All right, Khan, Shalom. This is the part 2 of this video. Hold up, let's see if I got my scriptures. Yeah, the definition was, say it again, was a person who has an extensive interest in or admiration of themselves. So they basically think too highly of themselves. They're the top tier. They're the cream of the crop. Here's a quote. It says, "Who thinks the world of themselves, think who think we the world revolves around them." And a lot of times in this truth, you can get caught up in thinking that same mentality. Okay, like the definition says, and there's two types of narcissists. Don't get it twisted. There's a narcissist who you have a lot of courage, a lot of courage. You have a lot of pride within your abilities, and things of that nature. There's a healthy, honest narcissist, but there's a narcissist who has a personality disorder. Now that's not a good thing. That's something not to be. That's something the Lord frowns upon. So you don't want to fall into that category. And there's brothers in the truth who got kicked out basically unknowingly. They were a narcissist. They were someone that had a grandiose personality. Okay, everyone needs to shut up when they speak. Okay, their scriptures need to come out, so on and so forth. Now let me get the first scripture for this. I have a lot of scriptures, and you yourself can become a person like that if you don't check yourself. This is Galatians 6:3. For if a man think himself to be something when he is nothing, he deceiveth himself. Okay? Okay? Being something, okay? Higher than what you really are. And you got to get a grounded mentality, an even playing field mentality, a humble mentality in this truth. Okay, that goes for me as well. Okay? Because you don't want to fall into the line of being puffed up with knowledge. It's not a good thing. You're never wrong. If you get if you get rebuked or corrected, it's the other person's fault. You bring something up that deflects off of what's going on with you. You use people. You use brothers. Number one narcissistic person that I can think right now. I can think of two. Donald Trump. Okay, Donald Trump and Kobe Bryant. Now somebody would say, Kobe Bryant, well, you can't talk on that nigga, he dead. No, he was a narcissist, man. Okay? He'll even tell you that himself. The Black Mamba, yes, he was very overwhelmed with him as a person. He literally thought he was God, or God is living in him, the Most High. He had a personality disorder. And it's evident. All you have to do is look on the internet. And Kobe Bryant didn't like Shaq. Okay? With that mentality, they don't like anybody that will challenge them. They look at that as competition. They look at that as a person who's trying to steal their shine. Kobe Bryant didn't like Shaq. He actually had very high disdain for him. He envied him as well, because pretty much Shaquille O'Neal was on a higher talent-wise than Kobe Bryant. But Kobe probably had more athleticism than him. But for the most part, even Shaq hate Kobe as well. They pretty much had the same mentality, but Kobe was over the top with it, man. Let me get this scripture. And it is what it is. You don't like it, don't watch. This is 2 Corinthians 8:8. I speak not by commandment, but by occasion of the forwardness of others, and to prove the sincerity of your love. And that's one thing to fight. That mentality is being sincere. Being sincere. Being a person who takes deep thought in their actions. Okay, so we have to take these thought in our actions. That's how we can be be all right with the Lord, good standings with the Lord. Okay, in our walk, that's all that matters. Be in good standing with the brothers. That's what matters. Okay, and so you can do the works. You can do the works, man. Once you have your mind right, everything right. Okay, you can do the works. It's gonna come nothing. Doing videos, having charity, that's gonna come effortlessly. But you're all stuck in your own counsel. You're so stuck on focusing on what other individuals are doing and what they're not doing. You won't have time to do your own work, and that's not a good spirit to be in, man. Isaiah 55:9. As for the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, my thoughts than your thoughts. The carnal thoughts that come through your mind, you cannot take hold to that, man. The Lord's not dealing with that. You think the Lord is going to be dealing with some left-hand shit, some shit that's not scriptural, but it's of your own doing, and you think the Lord's Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai is going to be okay with that? Yeah, you might not get judged now, but somebody's seeing it, best believe, and the Lord sees it. So it's very important to watch out for that type of thing. Now, we're not perfect. We slip up. We offend brothers and things of that nature. But doing it on purpose is another thing. And that's not cool, man. It's not cute. It's not cute, man. It's not cool. It's not funny. John 12:26. If any man serve me, let him follow me. And where I am, there shall also my servant be. If any man serve me, him will my Father honor. So that's our whole mission right now, is to be a servant. That's our position right now, a servitude. A servant shouldn't be proud, man. A servant shouldn't think himself as a king. Now, we do have a rulership mentality, but we are at the low, man. We are not at any position to be boasting about shit, to talk shit, talk down. You quenching brothers' spirits because you want your voice to be heard. No, man, we're servants. We're serving each other, doing the Lord's will. So we have to get over ourselves and trying to push our perspective and push our personality on others. Now, you can show your personality, of course. You can be yourself, but to a degree you can, because everybody don't think on your level. You have to treat this thing like a business, man. Professionalism. I think I had one more. If something come to mind, I'll grab it. This is Matthew 22:36. Master, which is the great commandment in the law? Yahushua said unto him, Thou shalt love thy God with all thine heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thine mind. Being a servant, being subjection to Yahushua. Okay. Verse 38. This is the first and great commandment. Second one, and the second is like unto it, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets. So you can be coming to camp, you can wear a garment, okay, doing all things right, but if you don't love your neighbor like yourself, you very well may not make it. You could think you're in this thing, but at the end of the day, when it really gets that time to get saved, you might get left here, man. Nobody knows who's gonna make it. Nobody know who each other are. We're all hopeful servants in this thing. But if you're stuck on what you got going, You have to put yourself on the back burner. Get yourself out the way for a better purpose. You're laying your life down as a sacrifice, like the scriptures say, for the next man, for the Lord, to push all, to push all, like I read, the sincerity, using your sincerity, okay, to serve the Lord and serve your brothers. And nothing gets past the Lord. Nothing gets past the Lord. Brothers can see things. They may not say anything. Brothers see things. Different foibles that are off. You know, the best thing is to do is pray about it. If it gets too out of hand, bring it up. Say something. Go to counsel. It's a brotherhood, ain't it? We're coming into hard times, man. If you gotta be everything gotta be clicking, tick-tocking with this ministry, your relationship with the Lord. Okay. You know, just something. I'm gonna leave it at that. That's all the scriptures I had. But you know, Lord willing, this was a edifying lesson for somebody. And give all praise to Yahweh, Bashim Yashai, Bashim Chakadash, the wise of the apostles and elders, that great millstone rule well. Peace, blessing, salutation to the elect. Shalom.